Good morning, one and all. Rob here, and we have day two of the U.S. Open. The U.S. Open opened yesterday morning, and at the end of the day, we had 20 plus golfers under par. That's shallowing out by the moments. Um, Moments ago, Thomas Peters had a one shot lead over Justin Thomas. He had shot two under through a front nine, made his turn, and now he is back to four under. So he is one shot behind Justin Thomas. And the breeze, the cool air, thick rough. It's gonna get them. And they're hitting it around a lot now. They're not hitting it tee to fairway to green. Now it's tee to wherever it goes to the front of the green or in the bunker or in the rough, then onto the green. And that makes for longer shots. Wow. And boy, oh boy. Um, Bryson DeChambeau just made about a 40 footer from the fairway. He putted it and it went up onto the green and rolled right into the cup. Very nicely done. Daniel Berger now at plus one, looking to go to even. He does, even par. Birdies are out there. Don't get me wrong. If you hit it straight onto the fairway and you've got yourself less than 200 yards, there's a chance you can get a birdie. But getting it onto the fairway is so hard. And I'm talking to all of them. DeChambeau, Johnson, Finau, Mickelson, all these guys can hit it a mile. McIlroy, it doesn't matter. If you hit it in this rough, it's not stopping on the green within 15, 20 feet for a legit birdie chance. Now, Johnson has almost the same putt as DeChambeau. He's about 30 feet right of him, but I think maybe a little shorter, maybe 25 feet. Looks more direct too. It actually looks like an easier putt. So, um, and he misread it. And what's new there? I'm telling you, you could give my man a map and he would lose his ass. That's you know, he's such a good driver of the ball and is able to get the ball close enough to the hole a lot of times on approach shots. He doesn't have to be a great putter, and he can be number one in the world. But nobody's coming on here and going to tell me, well, Dustin Johnson's a top 10 putter in the world. No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's got greens here. He has to actually read. A book is not going to tell you anything. You got to look at the hills and valleys and everything. Tony Finau, 200 now. Um, and no NBC's saying a make percentage of 10% here. I'd give him a better chance than 10%. It's 19 feet maybe downhill. The ball can accidentally hit the hole. I give better than 10% chance, but he did miss that one. He did, and it went 3 feet by. So Finau at 2 under needs to hold that putt to stay 3 out of the lead. Rafa Cabrera Bello has a long par putt now. He's 2 under, and he doesn't like it, and for good reason. He didn't hit it, and now he's going to be 1 under. There's a lot of folks losing shots out here. Matthew Wolff, 3 under, third shot at 15 from the sand, and let's see what he does here. That's a pretty shot, but well, there's no but to it. That's fine. 2 feet away for par. He's in great shape. I thought the ball was actually going to slow up on him. He is smiling to his caddy. That's what you need. Justin Thomas, the leader. Patrick Reed, 4 under, along with Thomas Peters. They're both they're tied for second. 3 under, McElroy and Wolf. Wolf has worked his way there now. At 2 under, Finau, Kokrak, Todd, and English. And then 1 under is Bryson DeChambeau. And like I said, we had like 24 overnight under par. And right now there's only 15. John Rahm, Schauffele, Oosthuizen, and Cabrera Bello, and Davis Thompson, who will be under par at least until 1 o'clock today because he doesn't tee off till 5 of 1. 15 guys under par. There's a lot of guys that have worked their way back, and there's going to be more. The course, like I say, still is it's as easy as it's going to get right now, except the pins, they put them in some devilish locations today, and that's the problem there. Right now, I have not looked to see what the cut line would be. It's way too early for that to worry about what the cut line would be. Yesterday, 200 would have been a cut. Right now, 3 under. 2 over would have been a cut. Right now, 3 over would be the cut. And you got some guys that are in the back of the pack that's really, Mickelson is fighting. I'll give him that. He has played through 6 holes today, even par. He is not poking along, whimpering and like, oh God, I just hate playing. He is making a legit attempt to try to get down to 6 over, 5 over, and hope that the cut line rises up. I'm going to tell you right now, anybody that makes the cut in the top 70 could win this thing. All you got to do is go out and shoot a 67 or 66. That's all you got to do. Yeah, obviously. 3, 4 under. And heavy leaders just fold. It could happen. And, you can get a 10 shot difference day to day. And right now, Mickelson is showing that because he's in line to, for even par today. Shot 79 yesterday. So, yeah, he had just an awful round yesterday. He really did. So Brandt Snedeker, I don't know what's up with Snedeker. He just is not playing well at all. Danny Willett, past Masters champion. Gary Woodland, last year's champion. He's 7 over right now. He's 3 over for today. So it's not like he's bringing in any confidence or, off of a good day or a bad day. He just played not so well yesterday. He's not playing any better today. Woodland's just not showing anything. Tommy Fleetwood. A lot of folks here on my channel said, Tommy Fleetwood. I said, I don't know. He has the capabilities, no doubt about it. Tommy Fleetwood, if he can get his irons like, now I gotta find the guy's name. Oh, geez, I get myself I get myself in like Henrik Stenson did about 6 or 8 years ago, 5 years ago. Henrik Stenson was hitting irons just perfect. If he could, pick up something from Henrik Stenson's game and get his iron play like that, he probably would be a number 1 golfer in the world. But that's Fleetwood's problem. From the fairway to the green, he lets it sprays too much. Good morning, Keith White. What's going on? We've had a new leader this morning, and then now we don't have him. Yeah, we had a new leader about 20 minutes ago. Yeah, about 20, 25 minutes ago. And now he's no longer the leader. So the course is rearing its teeth today. The breeze is picking up. It's still cool and chilly. And now with it being cooler temperatures, yeah, Thomas Peters, that's right. With it being cooler, the ball's not carrying as far, but they're still driving it right, squaring it rough. They're just doing it. DeChambeau now. DeChambeau is going to be driving, and he's putting it all out there. I give him that. And it's flying and still flying and still flying. You can write a book to somebody here, and it's going to hit the fairway. Wow. One of the few for him right there. Well, they'll tell us in a minute how far he hit it. Jon Rahm, and I know he's hot under the collar right now. Last hole, he just blew that hole up to pieces. And 1 under right now. He gets that one on the green. He's on the front of the green. Still not happy, though. I think Phil had a birdie on one yesterday, and then something went wrong. Phil's hitting too many drivers. I would take a driver and not break it. I'd take it between 2 trees and pay somebody to break it for me. And be like, okay, now Phil, play. And today he's playing great. Today he's playing excellent. He's through, 7 holes? Even par. And hell, even par right now would put him in the top 15 if he would have just played that way yesterday. But too little too late now. He's through 6 holes at even par. Through 6 holes yesterday, he was like 5 over, 4 over or something. Xander Schauffele, he's not happy right now. There's going to be a lot of pissed players out there. There really will be. Thomas Peters now, you can tell he is a little, he's a little upset too, and he doesn't show it very much. 4 under, got a chance to tie back to the lead. It's hard to do that though. Once you've given up the lead, it's hard to fight back unless you got a lot of fortitude. Here goes the putt, and he left it 2 feet short. Seems to have completely lost. Spieth does too much tinkering with his game. I don't like his attitude either, though. He gets pissed so easy. I've never liked Spieth. Wow, that was who putted that? Is that Woodland? Whoever it is just dragging to the next putt. Wow. It is Gary Woodland, 8 over. He's ready to go home. Spieth has had so many. He hasn't had so many people in his ear as much as he has went to different people and tried different things. Switch up, change up, switch up, change up. I don't understand when you win a major tournament why you want to go fiddle with your game. Sharpen your game, yes. But why do you want to change your game? That's what Tiger did. And Tiger, he hasn't been the same for the last 6 years. He really hasn't. Last 6 years, he's fiddled with his game, went to different coaches, fired his caddy. I mean, come on. You can't blame the world on your problems. Sometimes you got to face it and say, look, guess what? Maybe I was like Fonz. And me and my wife, we talk about that all the time. We both we never like to admit when we're wrong, but we do laugh about it when we are. And, we'll always say, well, I was, and none of these guys like to admit when they were wrong. And they never speak up about it. Peters now 2-footer, makes it. So he stays 1 shot out of the lead. He would love to get in the clubhouse as soon as possible. So he did that was a par 5, though. So he needed to really make a birdie there. But I'm with you. Spieth has seemed to have lost his game. There's a couple of them out there. A couple of golfers out there that look like they have no frigging clue. Danny Willett looks like, somebody gave him a set of golf clubs for his birthday and he had to ask what it was. I mean, really, he is clueless out there. I mean, I've never seen anybody. Munoz is playing decent. Yeah, Munoz is a good golfer, Munoz is a good golfer that we don't know a lot about because he's played a lot in Mexico in that areas. DeChambeau only hit that ball 356 yards. If Finau hit it in the rough 339. Finau was showing off over during the week, last week, and he said, when I go to a tournament, my caddy, before I tee off every time, always tells me 80, 80, 80. And a lot of people were asking Tony, what does 80 mean? What does that mean when your caddy says 80? He says, he's wanting me to hit 80% of what I can hit it. So he says when he hits it 325, that's only 80% of what he can hit it. He says he can hit it 380, 385. And he showed it the other day. He let loose about 6 tee shots. 2 of them went 400. What age do players start playing senior events? 50. 50. You're a senior golfer when you're 50. But Mickelson's 50. Some other guys are too. Stricker. They're eligible to come back to the Open if they won. If they're still eligible, they can keep playing it. Yeah, they can keep playing it as long as they're eligible. Masters is once you win a Masters, you're eligible to play that until you pass away. You can be 90 years old and go play the Masters. Nothing wrong with that, as long as you're a past champion. DeChambeau, 501 yard par 4. He only has 133 left. Boy, oh boy, he drove that ball so great. And now let's see what he does with his second shot. Can he get it within 15 feet? Yeah, 10 feet below the cup. Great. Nothing wrong with that shot. He's got to be happy with that. Can he go back and forth from senior to non-senior events? Yes. In fact, Phil won a senior event 3 weeks ago. He won it, blew everybody out. He went to the Ozarks in Missouri, and he just blew everybody off the map. Went and played. Hey guys, therapy got canceled today, so I'm off today. Okay, great. But yeah. Once you're 50, you got open frames anywhere you want to go. One place is in Hawaii, 70 degrees. The other place is in friggin' Africa, 110 degrees. You can choose the Hawaii event. You don't have to, you're good. And now, who the hell is Peters? Thomas Peters, man. If you've never seen him play, he's played on the Ryder Cup a few times. Very good golfer. I think he and I both need to go visit a hair salon. We got to both get our hair cut, but mine's not bad as his. He's getting the Fleetwood look. Yeah, he's a good golfer. He really and in fact right now I think is that him? No, that's Cabrera Bello shooting. He's got a good attitude. How about Phil? Well, Phil today is playing great. All right. Well, a lot of people will say, well, he doesn't have any pressure on him. He's 9 over. That's right. He doesn't. He can go out today, try to light the field up best he can. But he's keeping the ball straighter today. I would have took that driver and I'd have beat him over the head with it 2 or 3 times and been like, okay, look, 3 wood or 3 iron. What's he need to make? He's going to have to make at least 4 birdies, 3-4 birdies. Right now the cut's 3 over. It's going to go up. It was 20. How many people shot under par yesterday? 24, 25, and now it's back down to about 12. It's been cut in half in the morning group. 24 shot under par yesterday, and as of just a little while ago, let me check. Under par, there's only 17 now. 17. 7 of them worked their way back over par. That it's going to keep doing that way. Right now, the cut would be 4 over. 4 over. It's going to go up. Let's say it goes up to 6. Mickelson needs to go out here and find him 3 birdies somewhere. He's got 2 par 5s. One of them he can get 2 and 2. One of them he can't. 663 yards. Nobody's making an eagle there, I don't think. I really don't think so. Lee Westwood, he's lost on the green as much as this one is. DJ now is going to putt. Has he got a birdie chance or a par putt coming up? Birdie chance. He's at 1 over. 25 feet down the hill. You guys know how. You guys know. Let's get. All right, Dustin. Do the 3 things you got to do to make a putt. Put a mask over your eyes. Put a cigarette in your mouth and putt it. Therapy nurse asked me a question that I told them I'd get an answer for. Rob, in your opinion, who's the greatest of all time in NASCAR? Oh, wow. Me personally, I think Dale Earnhardt is. There's a lot of outline factors why I think he is. He helped his son get into NASCAR. He owned a race team, and he won 7 championships. And he won a championship in his second year. 79 was his rookie of the year. 80, he won a championship with a team that probably should have been 20th. I'm tossed between Earnhardt and Petty. I think it's Earnhardt. I think it's Earnhardt. It's almost hard for me to say Petty's second even. But Jimmy Johnson loses a little bit off of luster just the way he's raced the last 2 or 3 years. I probably would put Earnhardt, Petty, Jimmy Johnson, Darrell Waltrip, Jeff Gordon. That's probably the way I'd go with it. I believe if I was going top 5, Earnhardt, Petty, Jimmy Johnson, Darrell Waltrip, Jeff Gordon. Gordon be a top 5. Oh yeah, Gordon's top 5. He's got to be in everybody's top 5. Even though he only won 4, he won a lot of races as a kid, man. And he got thrown everywhere in the world. And he even to this day gives his stepdad credit for being out there winning. He gives his stepdad so much credit. And a lot of guys wouldn't do that. And I think it's a class act. DeChambeau's going for 2 birdies in a row. No, he missed that one. It broke left to right. A lot of guys right-handed don't like to do it. When Petty got into it, what advantages as far as money did he have? Well, number one, his father raced, Lee Petty. And he was, wouldn't you put Gordon before Johnson? No. Johnson won 7. Gordon won 4. Johnson, man, he done a lot. Petty raced in a time when only 5 or 6 cars could win. I mean, let's be for real. He went down to Rockingham one time and lapped the field by 7 laps. The field, second place was 7 laps back. I mean, that's unheard of, man. Petty had a lot going for him. They raced 50-some races, for 7 years straight? 50-some races. So the chances of him winning 200 was a lot better. He won 27 in one season. One season, he won 27 races. Earnhardt won 13 out of 36. So, and in a day that had Yarborough, Pearson, Waltrip, Wallace, it was, I'm telling you, Earnhardt's. Now, the one thing Earnhardt had was the best pit crew, though. He did have that. Did the other drivers like Petty? It was rumored that Petty was not one of the nicest guys out there a lot of the time. How come NASCAR does? They do have a Hall of Fame. They have a Hall of Fame in Charlotte. They have a Hall of Fame, but they're thinking about. I've already heard they're thinking about shutting it down because it cost them so much to run it. But oh yeah, they have a Hall of Fame. Yeah, and in fact, this year Dale Earnhardt Jr. made the Hall of Fame, and some other drivers that deserve to be there. I mean, Jeff Burton. Jeff Burton, hell, he won 30 some races. He's not in there yet. I you know, it's doesn't the cars and drivers go in? Well, it used to be, and I think it still is. Whoever won the Daytona 500 stays at Daytona for a year in the museum at Daytona. If you win a Daytona 500, that car they get to keep it on a lease for 1 year. Then they let it go the weekend of after the next 500, they'll let it go and they'll switch cars up. So, but they pay the car owner for it. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, I went and saw Earnhardt race so many times that it's I'm a little biased, but also he won a lot of races, man. And he won 4 championships in 5 years. I mean, I realized Johnson won 4 in 4 years. Think about that. Johnson won 4 straight championships. Petty never did that. Earnhardt won 4 in 5 years. You're watching these bunker shots. I am watching. This one right here is nuts. He's got a friggin' driver in his hand. What the hell is he doing here? This should be fun to watch. And oh my Lord, he got on the green with it. Mickelson just had 1 foot on a banana peel and 1 foot in the sand, and he was looking like this. He was looking straight at the. It was a beautiful shot. He was looking straight up, shooting. It looked like with either a 3-wood or the driver in rough, probably 4 or 5 inches thick. And maybe not quite, 2 or 3 inches thick anyway. And he got it to the green. And now Paul Casey, he's wimping out. No, Paul Casey's a good guy. I actually like Paul Casey. He's from England. He's going with the shorter club. He's got a little bit better lie though. These guys having a bad run. You know what? Look at that. He's going to get it to the green. He may have pulled it a little bit. Look at that. Oh my gracious! How about 10 feet? Oh my word! Rahm. He's that was a crazy one. Rahm is he's way now. Let's see where he's at here. He's a little closer, but let's see if we can see the. And Phil's watching him. All 3 of these guys went to the university, Arizona State University. So they're good friends. 165, you cannot see even the top of the ball. I give him a 20% chance at best to be on the green when this shot ends. He hit right through it, though. He didn't have a problem there, but will it stop on the green? I don't think it will. No. Maybe. No, it's back in the back. I didn't think he would. Dustin Johnson, Gomer Powell, 1 over, and he likes this one. Let's see what's happening here. Tee shot, No reason to. Boy, oh boy, right into cabbage. Can't see that ball either. Only hit that one 250. Any thoughts on the Ohio Bowl last night? I thought Cleveland would win. I was rooting on Cincinnati. I watched none of it. I'm not going to lie to anybody. Who was your first pick? Who was my first pick, football wise, or for the golf tournament? Yeah, Brendan Todd. Brendan Todd he's my choice. He doesn't tee off till after lunchtime. He's 2 under. He's 2 under. He's not hurt himself. I think he's probably in top 10 now. Let's see if he is. Sixth, tied for sixth. So, and if you would have put $10 on him, right? If you'd have bet $10 on him, he was going at 200 to 1. So that's $2,000. I didn't put no money at all on him. Wouldn't that be some stuff if he won an event? But $10 in Vegas would have won $2,000 if Brendan Todd. He was 200 to 1 on Tuesday. Is that Thomas Peters there? Uh-oh. He's backing out of that one like he doesn't like it. That's why. Oh, my goodness. He's going to hit that into the next tee box. Oh, geez. He's coming apart at the seams. And he shows no emotion, and he's starting to get pissed. So this breeze, the wind's picking up, guys. Burrows threw too much last night and got hit too much in the last 2 games. I personally think that he shouldn't even be starting. I don't think he should be starting the first 8 games of the year. That's me. I realize this day and age you got to play them, but man, oh man, you got to put an offensive line in front of somebody, and sadly, he's going to get hit more. He will. That's why a lot of people picked him to win. 6, 7, 8 games. 5 is going to be as good as they do if they do. What other quarterback do they have? I don't even know. I wouldn't even care though. They're not winning right now, so I would play whoever else, and I'd let Joe Burrow rest. That would be me. Boy, oh boy. Let's see. But yeah, I don't know who the other quarterback is they have. I actually pulled up my jeans today, guys. I got jeans on. First time I've had jeans on in since May. Yeah, really. I mean, I haven't had a pair of jeans on in months. It's chilly. It's cool here. Outside it is anyway. I know in New York it has to be. It's a little chilly today. Brendan Todd, though, he played well yesterday. 52 there. It's a little warmer than that here. The sad part is he missed 3 putts inside of 10 feet. And if he had only made 2 of those, he could be right there with the leader. He's got to putt better. And that's pretty good when you're talking about somebody that shot under par and what they did wrong. That's pretty good. Do you walk up to the other quarterback and say, we are going to play you because our O-line sucks and we would rather you get clobbered than our rookie quarterback in the future? No. You walk up to him, and this is the way you got to do it. You got to be politically correct about it. You go to Burrow and tell him, look, I don't want you to get killed. And you go to the other kid and say, look, you're probably not going to be here. Back nurse coming in at 1 p.m. Oh, okay. Yeah, 1 o'clock today is when the second groups of guys are going to be teeing off. I would go to the other guy, and I'd be straight up with him. I'd be like, look, you're not our starter of the future, but you can be our starter right now, okay? And follow the instructions we give you, and who knows what you may do. A lot of doors can open for you. So let's get you out here. You can play the rest of this season as our quarterback, and you know what? You may be a starter somewhere. You're not destined to be a starter here for the long term. We got a number one quarterback, and there's a reason for it. And wait till you see Mike Thompson's shot. Is Thompson on the green right now? I mean, is Thompson out there now playing? Oh, look at this. Beautiful shot by Mickelson. He was off of the green. Okay. In school again. How's it going, everyone? Ole, what's going on? We're doing well. We're doing well. We're following the U.S. Open. Oh, okay, here's Thompson's shot. Oh, out of the bunker. That is sweet. That is sweet. Nice shot. That was sweet. He's knocked out and straight up in the air. 3 over par. Yeah. And who is this? The wind's picking up. Look at the tree limbs, man. They're doing this now. Old oaks. Anytime you got oak trees that are doing like that, that's no longer 5 and 8 and 10 mile an hour. Now you're starting to get 15 and 20. The breeze is picking up in New York. We aren't in TV sequence. Okay. Dale's going to have to hide. Dale's going to have to bite his tongue and be like, oh, okay, I know something you guys don't know. Nice shot in front by Tony Finau. He's 12 feet away. The leader right now is Justin Thomas. He shot a 5 under 65 yesterday. Jon Rahm now 5 feet for par. Oh, my goodness. Wow. He dropped a club. Watch out for Rory, says Dale. Maybe. We'll see. DeChambeau, 137. 405-yard par 4. And DeChambeau now, he's 8 feet away. A little bit above the flag. Rory is the best, says Ole. But yeah, leading right now is Justin Thomas, 5 under, shot at 65 yesterday. Did anybody see that miracle hole-in-one by wow, there's another one. Lucas Herbert. Who saw the hole-in-one yesterday by somebody help me out. Patrick Reed. Patrick Reed's bounced one time, hit the flag, and win the cup. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. That's nuts. But he did that, made a hole-in-one. He just had made a bogey 2 holes prior to that. So he got back to even par. And then after he made 4 more birdies and went 4 under. And he's now second. No, he didn't know it at the time. They had to tell him, the television man, the guy that was filming, had heard it from a tower. He didn't even know it. And Tirico said, hole-in-one. Or one of the guys up there said, he just made it. And then told Reed about it. And then Reed was like, oh, yeah. And it'd be a lot better if you saw it, I'm sure. But I bet he saw it 2 or 3 times last night after he got home. Got back to his hotel or whatever. Yeah. That's pretty wild. Thomas Peters right now, 4 under. He's only 1 shot back. And he's at 14. So and the last 3 holes, 16, 17, and 18 are downwind. So Peters could be our leader going. You ever have breakfast, Rob? Yeah, I had breakfast this morning. I had a BLT. He has won a major. Thomas Peters? Thomas Peters, what did he win? Did he win the British Open? Did Thomas Peters win the British Open? Maybe he did. Thomas Peters, major champion. Uh, no. Thomas Peters has never won a major. No. No. He's never won a major. Uh-uh. His best finishes in the Masters was fourth. U.S. Open, he's never made a cut. Never made a cut in the U.S. Open. So, no, he's never won a major. Thomas Peters has never won one. What do you guys think about, Rob, today is a meeting for bringing high school football back this fall? Are your schools playing? No. Right now, they're in talks about it. He's way ahead of that. He's way ahead of that. So we'll see what happens. Uh, I imagine someone in the Big Ten Conference saw other teams playing and said, "Oh, yeah, yeah." I think it's probably crap's going to hit the fan before it's all said and done. Nebraska's actually wanting out of the Big Ten now. Um, they're and they're paying them to be in there. So I mean, you can't jump conference now. It's hard to do that. But they're wanting out. Nebraska said all along they would love to have been the ACC. Nebraska's not a conference. They're not Atlantic Coast. They're not Atlantic Coast. How is Nebraska going to be Atlantic Coast Conference? That's a damn joke. Um, and but they want out of Big Ten. There's no doubt about that. They want out of the Big Ten. Um, the Big 12 conference, they didn't like the way they were treated there, and they got the hell out of there. Tom Osborne, he's got some work ahead of him. If he's still, I guess he's still the um, AD there. I don't know if he's AD there now or not, but they got some work ahead of them. If they got to sell these kids down. These kids are going nuts. Like, we want to be playing. We want to play Clemson. We want to play them. I'm ahead of you in the TV transmission. SEC makes more sense seeing Missouri is there already. Yeah, the only problem is SEC can't stack 20 teams in. You just can't do that. Then it becomes, then you never play the other side. I like 16 team conference is what I like. I would love to have eight, and then eight. Have a East and a West. And then what you do every year, you play if you're the East, you play all the other 7 competitors, play a couple of non-conference, and then you play none of the West, maybe, unless you've got one that's a competition guy. Wow, he hit that in the sand. That's not a good shot. That is not good at all. Matthew Wolf. They have 14 now. Yeah, they could have 2 more. Obviously, they want Miami. That's the one they really want. And Miami has got such strong. Tried to hit that one down in the sand, and it got too far up under it, and fell right back in. Yeah, DJ going. He's got 9 holes to go, 1 over. At this pace, he'll make the cut. Oh, okay. So he made this. So he missed his putt then. Okay. I mean, he made his par putt. All right. So we already know he made the par putt. Oh, okay. Yep. But we'll see what happens here. We'll see what happens. Um, he's played well today, 33 on the back. But now he's got to go into the wind a little bit. Oosthuizen, his 4th shot. Now watch him make it. I'll be darned. He did make it. Oh, my goodness. If he'd have made the one before that, what time does Tiger tee off? Let's see. Tiger Woods is teed. No, he hasn't teed off yet. U.S. Open tee times. It's right around 12:48, I think. 12:47, I think. Let's see. Friday's pairings. Let's go to the afternoon. Tiger Woods, 127. So he may not even finish today, which would suck, especially if there's a chance you don't make the cut. And then, okay, come back on Saturday. Now go to hell home. That's when you just go to hell home. I wouldn't come back tomorrow. Top three don't tee off till after 1. Yeah, man, knocked that one by 15 feet. That was Wolf there. The other one was Oosthuizen that hit it in the sand and it came back on him. Wingfoot. Yeah, and a lot of the leaderboard doesn't tee off till later afternoon, and 16 people under par now. How, a little while ago I said 17 or 18. Now it's 16. It's slowly. In your opinion, what's Thomas's chance? Justin Thomas's chances? I think he's going to be lucky to have a lead after today. Okay, I really do. Thomas Pieters right now looks like clearly like he's going to have a lead if he doesn't go out here and just blow up in the last 3-4 holes. Pieters just going to have a lead tomorrow. I think let's see, where's he at though? Is he at 3 under right now? I think it's going to be tough. I think it's going to be tough for Thomas to shoot a par round. I really do. A 65 takes a lot out of you. Today, if he shot 70, he's got to be happy, but I don't think he will. Where's Thomas Pieters at right now? U.S. Open leaderboard. What's the leader look like at the end of the day? So Pieters lost a shot or two somewhere. Because right here, I have got – I see why I was behind you. I see why I was behind you. I had it on I done rewound it. Okay. So here's a putt right here. Who is this? Is this Victor Hovland? And yes, sir, birdie, 1 under par. Have I caught up with you now, Dale? Victor Hovland, 1 under par. He's got 3 birdies today on that back 9. Now we're even. All right. Yeah. I had rewound it. I rewind my TV a lot. Anytime there's commercials, and go back and check your leaderboards and stuff. And let's see. Ooh, somebody's rolling all the way back in the fairway. Now, you don't go in the rough. Oh, my goodness. It went. No, it stayed in the fairway. But Jon Rahm, he is so upset. Look at him. He is actually reading a book to himself, going down the fairway and not reading the pages. Oh, he's ready to. Oh. He almost broke his club. I'm telling you, he's a fiery competitor, but he gets too fired up. He gets too angry. That's not what you need right now. If you're not playing well, you need your caddy to be like, hey, all right, yeah. You need your caddy to say, look, man, guess what? We can go drink us a beer in 2 hours. We can have us a beer. Or if you got balls enough, you get one of those metal cups and you hand it to him and turn it up about twice and they have alcohol in it. That's what I would do. I really would. I would be like, okay, now look, breathe a couple times. Now let's play. That's all I would do. I would not give him enough to get drunk, but I would. Anytime he gets upset like that, give him a sip and say, hey, come on, let's go. Cool your jets. Thomas Pieters now. Yeah. All right. Is this Schauffele right here? No, Pack. +4. Amateur. He's a little bitty guy. 437 yards. Sweet swing, man. He's got a beautiful swing. This amateur kid does. Oh my god! And look where it goes. Oh my gracious! Wow, that's a long ways. That's to the end of the fairway. I don't know how many yards that is, but he knocked it to the end of the friggin' fairway. Thomas Peters now. He is at 3 under. He is 2 behind the leader. He's got to get the oil to stop leaking now. Hit it straight. He does not look. His body motion gives me the idea that he's not happy. Why wouldn't you be happy, man? You're on the leaderboard of the friggin' U.S. Open, you dumbass. I mean, look at him. To me, he looks mad. Yeah, 3 bogeys in the last 5 holes, but you got to drop that. You got to forget about it. You're at the next hole now. You're 2 shots out of the lead. That's what you got to be thinking. You got to forget. You got to have a short memory. Just like if you miss free throws in basketball, you got to forget about it. Go up to the line and shoot them. Same way with golf. He's on the leaderboard right there at the top. Be happy, dude. Be happy. Is that a par for Rahm? For par. Off the fairway? No, I think he's got another shot coming up. Is Macho Man Bubba gonna give a run? I don't think so. Bubba can pull some out of the hat though. He's never had a lesson in his life. So, big credit for him for that. He's never had a golf lesson in his life, yet self-taught. He's got one of the ugliest golf swings too, but he can hit it a country mile. He's not the worst putter in the world, not the best by any stretch, but he's not the worst. He's a lot better putter than Dustin Johnson is. But in his short game is better than DJ's, but he doesn't hit it near as far. People used to talk about how far he hit the ball. He's not even on the top 10, I don't think, anymore as far as distance. You got so many kids out there now that can hit the ball forever and a mile. He's just one in the crowd now. But you don't have to hit it the furthest. But Watson, where is he? 1 under? He's obviously 1 under. Do they get re-rated nationally after the Open? After every event, they get. After every event, they are. They get ranked. You get ranked after every event. It doesn't matter if you play or if you don't play. Yeah. Well, based on how many shots you took, based on what place you came in, if you did not play, more often than not, it doesn't hurt you. It's called a world ranking points is what they're called. I don't understand it all the way. Some parts of it's money you make, parts of it's shots you took over the weekend, parts of it's what place you got in a tournament. Different things. It's a lot of stuff. DJ's back in the rough again. Mm-hmm. Watson's 3 under for the day. No. Global ranking is what they go by. National ranking, let's say there's 2 Americans and then 5 foreign players, and then the 8th guy is American. That just puts you at number 3 in the U.S. That's all. You just go by the world ranking, and then after that, that's what happens. DeChambeau, is he taking his medicine here? It looks like he is. Yeah. He hasn't done that many times this week, more often than not. I mean, he was in such thick stuff there. I mean, that was crazy. And he took his medicine there. Tony Finau. Does global rating after? Yeah, yeah. They give him a global world ranking. Hmm. And well, actually, the top 25 may get ranked every month. It might be but I think it's every 2 weeks, maybe something like that. And they base it on your performances. And if you didn't play, a lot of times it doesn't hurt you that bad. Sometimes it hurts if you don't play. If you just lost a ranking or just about ready to lose one, it'll help you lose your ranking even faster. Oh, he came out of that shot and he hit it to the far right of the green front, and the pin is on the far left of the pin and green. That will not be an easy birdie. I mean, easy par, two putt even for Finau. And now Rahm. I think this is for par. It is. He's at even par. He missed that, I think. Oh, yeah, he missed that, and he's fired up. He is pissed. He's one over if he makes this one. If he misses this putt right here, I bet he breaks that putter over his knee. This is 2 feet. He made it. Boy, is he mad. That Spaniard has smoke coming out of his ear. If DJ doesn't perform great, does he lose his number one ranking? I don't think he can lose his number one ranking this week. I don't think so. Normally, they would tell you, whoever's number 2 and what he would have to do to get number 1, what place he would have to come in and stuff. You don't even have to win. So it's, but no, DJ, I think, is number 1 right now. It's firm number 1 right now. DeChambeau at the first hole, he's 1 under par, but this is his 3rd shot already, 79 yards away. This is part of his game I don't like right here. I think Thomas is number 2 as well. Thomas could probably win today. I mean, this weekend. DJ, but then it would line him up for the next time they go out. He probably could take number 1 from him. Here's Peters again. What's he shooting from? He's way down the fairway there. And not a bad shot. 25, 30 feet to the left. Could have been closer. And all right, this is 74 yards. And that's DeChambeau. I just don't like his part of his game. But that's a beautiful shot. Oh, my goodness. I'm starting to like it more and more. More and more. Oh, my goodness. 3 feet, 3.5 feet at the most. You're right. They moved the holes. Oh, yeah. Yeah. They move the holes every day. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They move the holes daily. That was a great shot. Oosthuizen for par. I give him 20% chance of making it. He might, though. Oh, right there, hard of the clown's mouth. Nice putt there, Oosthuizen. It stays at 2 under. If he can get a putter going, my goodness, he can win. Prettiest shot on tour. He has the prettiest swing on tour. No doubt about that. That doesn't buy you any, that doesn't buy you a cup of coffee though, Is this Matthew Wolff? I think it's Wolff. It is. Second shot, 2 under now at the 18th. Got the wind behind him. He looks comfortable right there. Now, why wouldn't you? It's 15 feet away, and it's going to get better. Is he going to roll down that hill? Oh, he doesn't like it. He's not happy about that. DJ back in the sand. And I'm telling you guys, he's 1 over right now. This is not where he wants to be playing at. See if that ball stops. If that ball stops, he's not going to like it. Wow. That was a nice shot by DJ. He shot a sand shot. No, not bad at all. Did anybody see the shot yesterday that Zach Johnson hit? He hit a candy cane putt. And you guys know what a candy cane looks like, right? Candy Cane. He was right here. He was right here. Hits it up to the top of the hill, and it rolls back and went. I mean, it's exactly what he was planning on doing. He didn't think he'd make it, but my goodness, beautiful putt. I call it the Candy Cane putt. If you did not see it, guys, 2020 Zach Johnson putt. It's on YouTube. I actually showed the wife last night, and she was like, "What?" Everybody has to do that at least one time if they're watching that. It's crazy because he hit it well past the flag, up a hill, and then it just rolled back. It was. I don't even know if it would have rolled 5 more ball lengths past the hole. It was perfect speed and everything. Tony Finau's putting now, and wow, he's got a little bit of work now to save par. It's definitely not the strength of his game. He admits that it's not the strength of his game, the putter. And now DJ and him both have par putts to make. In fact, all 3 of the guys, DeChambeau as well, has a par putt. I would say right now, Finau's probably away. Maybe Johnson. It's Johnson. Johnson's away, I guess. Now, Finau's looking like I guess it's Finau. Finau's away. All right, we're going back over to Thomas Pieters. Thomas Pieters now. He's looking a little bewildered, but you can tell it looks like it's taken a lot out of him today. The breeze, the chilly conditions, it's tough. And he will have clubhouse lead. That does not mean he'll be the leader, but it will mean it's a leader in the clubhouse after 2 rounds. Right here, this birdie putt, 2 or 3% chance to make it. It's real. I mean, it's going to break 20 feet to the right, 15 anyway. I mean, it's like I'm getting to the stoplight now. I got to make a right. All right, I'm getting to the stoplight. Well, no, he played it wrong. He didn't play enough brake. I mean, he played too much brake to it. Didn't play enough brake. That was not a good putt. That was not a good putt. He was act like he was scared to hit that one. That was not sweet. All right, Finau now for par. He's 2 under, 3 out of the lead. And wow, he swats at it like a fly. That's not what you need. That's not what you need. He's pissed. But hey.
Hi, everybody who's on.
Hi, hello. Come say hi to him.
I am.
Dale's here. Dale Lonsdale's with me.
Hi, Dale.
Dale's
hi,
watching.
guys. Oops. I'm getting hit by golf clubs.
Attacked by golf clubs.
Hi, everybody.
Keith White's been on with me.
Good.
A couple guys have been on this morning.
Okay.
So, Dale,
hi, Dale. How you feeling, hon?
Dale is having he has a 1:00 appointment with a nurse.
Okay.
And he has been watching. He must be watching the golf religiously as well.
Wow. Okay.
Because let's see if he's going to make this one. I say he makes this. He's got to make that. He made that. How you doing, Dale? You okay?
Well, hi. Best wishes to Dale. I hope he's doing well. I got to go jump on a call, but hello to everybody, and it's nice to see y'all.
All right. Thank you, my dear.
You're welcome, love.
Yeah. Xander Schauffele 2 under now. The lovely Darla is in the house, Keith says.
Aww.
See, I didn't have to say that, Keith. You know, I did not have to say that. He pops up after she leaves. Oh, me. Thomas Pieters now. He's 3 under, and he's looking for a par 3-footer. Oh my God. No, he did not. He putted. It was a 3-foot putt. He killed it, and it's 10 feet by. Oh, my gosh. Did you see this one, guys? If you did not see that putt, I'm not lying. It was a 3-foot putt. Oh, he didn't only miss, he hit the hole and rolled 10 feet. Oh my word. Wow. And now, well, let's say he's 7 feet for bogey. He made that one. Thank goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, he does not. I don't know if he's high or he's just not happy or what. He's on a leaderboard at the U.S. Open, and he looks totally like he doesn't want to be there. I don't know if he's got girlfriends waiting on him. I don't know what he's got going on. Matthew Wolff, yes, sir, straight down the cliff. Oh, yes. Nice putt, Matthew Wolff. I don't know what's wrong with Peters, man, but I've noticed that for the last – that was a nice or very nice putt. Can you see that too, Dale? He's looking to me like he doesn't want to be there. What's wrong with you? I mean, hell, if you don't want to be at the – all you got to do is say, I withdraw, go home. He does not look happy. I don't understand that. You're playing the game you want to play it. You're on a leaderboard. You're where 100,000 golfers, 1 million golfers would trade places with you, and you just look like, come on. He does. He could be sick. Now that's one thing. He could be sick. If he is, that's one thing. But oh yeah. Even if you don't make the cut at the U.S. Open, you get paid. You got a check coming your way. Yeah, you'll get a check. It's not a big, huge check, but you do get a check if you don't make a cut here. So most all of them you get something. But oh yeah, it's a nice check if you make a cut. Oh yeah, oh yeah, it's not bad at all. Victor Hovland for par. And that's 15 feet. Oh, and it ran by 6 feet. So he's going to be even par at best right now. These guys, the wheels are coming off. All right, DeChambeau, 489-yard second hole. And he walloped it. Let's see what's going to happen here. There's no way it lands in the fairway. No way it's going to land in the fairway. And it didn't. They get a percentage where they finish. Yeah, they've got a certain amount that they give to 59th, 58th, 57th. Oh, yeah, it's in some real bad grass. I don't understand why they want to do that because chances of hitting it in the fairway is so slim. Hit a less club. We'll see. I got juice this morning, guys. Cran grape. That's what I'm running with. I ate a BLT before coming on here. And the morning groups are making their ways pretty well this morning. 24 were below par starting the day, and now it's fading slowly here. It really is. It's a lot of. Let's see how many is under par. Boy, he picked his tee up, started bitching as soon as he did it. So Brendan Todd looks a lot better. He's tied for 5th right now. And under par, let's see how many guys are under par. It's only 15 under par now. It's. I'm telling you, by tonight, I say it's maybe in the single figures. If a player gets disqualified, do they get paid anything? No. If they get DQ'd for a rules violation, you will not get paid. And in fact, you may have to pay a fine. If you get DQ'd for breaking a club or doing something to a patron or something, does the course favor the later guys that tee off? No, definitely not today. The wind's supposed to pick up even more, and the green's going to get drier. But yeah, if they get DQ'd, they face consequences there. They face consequences, and they could be suspended. Um, Very seldom is it going to be a suspension. Um, have you ever heard of? Um, have you ever heard of even if it's a mistake with the scorecard? If it's a mistake with the scorecard, you'll get DQ'd and you won't get paid. You won't get a fine or suspension for that. No, that's not anything that you set out to do. What if they resign? Oh, you talking about just quit? If they quit, withdraw from a tournament, they don't get paid either. Um, what for whatever reason, whether they've got something going on, yeah, they won't get paid for that. Um, Now there's funds. There are funds set aside that the players, they're kind of in a union, and it's a very quiet union, and that's the way to be. If you're going to be in a union, be quiet about it. But let's say there's an injury that happens on the course to somebody or something. A lot of times they've got monies put aside to where, okay, give this guy $15,000, give this guy $10,000, whatever, for his plane flight, especially if it's a young kid. These guys that are set, not so much. If a player doesn't return to finish after play gets suspended, do they get paid? If they don't finish a round, no. Tiger Woods one time almost missed his tee time. If you miss your tee time and you get out there 10 minutes after, and your group's at number one green already, you're DQ'd. You got to be there. You got to be there. And but they announce your tee times for the first two rounds. They announce it on Monday, at least by Monday. So 3 days in advance. This evening, they will give their tee times to them by 8 o'clock Eastern time. What does a winner get in the Open? It's a $12 million purse. I want to say the winner gets a lot of it. The winner gets a lot of the purse here. That ball's setting up. DeChambeau, and that's why I don't like DeChambeau. If you saw his tee shot a few minutes ago, he's just too much of a, yeah, look at him. He's mad now. He just shot that ball out. Look there. He's so pissed. Oh yeah, it's a great payday. It's not a bad way to make a living. And that's what I've always said. If you've got a daughter that's 2 years old, 3 years old, give her a golf club. Give her a golf club. Nowadays, even if colleges get rid of the women's golf programs, okay, so be it. If she is a teen, wonderkin homeschooler, and be like, okay, you want to be set for life? Let's do this. If a player gets eaten by an alligator, if he can escape the alligator and he can get his next shot off in time, he's okay. 4 days work. That's right. Yeah. 4 days work. Yeah. Most of them, women don't make as much. Oh no, not as near as much. And there's some people on the channel in here would raise hell about that. Personally, I'm like this about it. Excuse me. These different corporations and all, right, pay their money, pay a lot of money to be representatives, like Rolex right there. They're paying a mint to have Rolex put right there on the side of the screen. I'm like this: supply and demand. They're supplying these people with as much money as the public demands to want to watch this. I mean, I'm sitting here watching this at friggin' 11 o'clock in the morning on a Friday, and they realize people want to watch it, and that's why Wolf is the leader on the course now. Is he? We got Sir Nick Faldo along with Terry Gammons now. How about that? Yeah, Wolf is the leader on the course now. Thomas Peters, man, Thomas Peters. I don't know what's wrong with him. He's just, to me, he looks like he's out of sync for some kind of reason. I don't know whether he's injured, hurt, sick, or high, or drunk. Any of those things could happen. Now there's only 14 players under par. Terry Gannon, rather. He used to be a college player for the North Carolina State Wolfpack years ago, and now he's an announcer. He's been an announcer for NBC for a lot of years. Very good one too. Sir Nick Faldo, and he's working NBC. Switched over from CBS. Faldo has worked CBS a few times, I think. That's a nice shot, 15 feet to the right. It's going to be a lot of break to it, but it's still not a bad shot. Tony Finau, he is beside a sand trap. Third shot, second hole, and I would give him 40% chance to be inside of 10 feet. And he will be inside of 10. He's going to be inside of 5 feet, about 6 feet, 5, 6 feet. So that was a nice shot. That was a beautiful shot. Thomas Peters. Wake up, Tom. Wake up, Tom. Let's see what he's doing here. Oh, that's a beautiful shot. Yeah, man, he just barely carried the sand trap. He's 15 feet below the cup. He has a makeable putt. He can go back to 3 under. Matthew Wolff now, leader on the course right now. He's at 3 under, and he's halfway through his round already. But if you look in the background, if you're watching this with me, the limbs on the trees are just doing like this, and they're just getting more and more. We'll see if the breeze picks up worse. Doesn't have to, though. If the greens are drying out by the wind, it's going to be hard enough in the afternoon. Yeah. Matthew Wolff wearing the bright, bright red. And, I mean, this pin is really tucked. Over a knoll. It's over a hill. That's not even a knoll. That's a hill. To get this within 15 feet is asking a lot. And Gannon says the wind's going to pick up. So if the winds do pick up this afternoon, Woods, a lot of these guys played yesterday morning. Oh, he missed this. I think it's off the green. Oh, my goodness. Jeez, guys. These two guys are standing there. It almost hit them in the head. My goodness. All right. Dustin Johnson, 1 over. This is not part of his game. He almost hit him. This is not the part of his game. It's the best, but he can make this. He's still got 4 feet. Not a bad shot, but not great. The grass was against him right there. He didn't catch quite enough ball right there. He put a little bit of spin on it. But, yeah, that other ball almost hit him. You're right. And that went straight down. That would have hurt. That would have hurt like hell. Justin Thomas still a leader, 5 under. He tees off 130. Patrick Reed, 4 under, quarter after 1. 14 players under par. How many under par on the course right now? I'll tell you. That's what I'm interested in. Let's see. 7 guys under par on the course right now. So, yeah. 7 guys on the course right now under par. and we'll see what happens there. Some of these long hitters are finding out that hitting the ball 380 yards into rough is not the way to go. Hit it, hit it 290. Hit a wedge 150 yards, 170 yards. So much better play. So much better play. And, I hope Justin Thomas is learning from watching this. Now, he may go out this afternoon and hit driver 12 times, but it's no need in it. It's really not. Dustin Johnson. He's got his brother. His brother carries the bag for him. I think his name's Austin. Where do they get their distances from? Well, if you're walking on a fairway, they've got these little plats. White one's 150, a blue one is 200, a red one a lot of times 125, just depends, or 175, just depends. Orange is 175, and you just walk it off from there, measure it off. DJ makes his par putt there at, I think that's at 2. So he's not at all happy. 6 shots back. Matthew Wolff. And he has got a mean looking shot. He's got to shoot it over sand. And it's just not going to be a fun shot here. And it looks like he's not going to shoot it over the sand. He's going to shoot it way to the left and let it break down the hill. So this is going to be mean. It's going to be very, very hard to keep this one short. Way high, way high. Oh my goodness! Where in the hell did he hit that ball? Jeez, he tried to hit a Phil Mickelson special, and he caught too much ball and he knocked it off. He scrubbed it across the green. Now he's 75 feet. Wow. I mean, he was trying. Oh, that was a terrible shot. He was trying to hit the ball straight in the air and where it would land and then roll down to the hole. And he hit it across the ground. Oh, look at Finau. I'm telling you, some of these guys can close their eyes. They got better chance of making the putts. And he's one of them. He's just not a good putter. He is not a good putter. Boy, oh boy. Somebody else I wanted to check. I wanted to see where somebody else was on the leaderboard or lack thereof. Jason Day. Today would be an interesting day for Jason Day. He's used to playing in breezy conditions. 2 over. He tees off. I don't even have his tee time right here. I can find it out there, but he hasn't teed off, so it'll be afternoon tee time for him. It's going to be interesting. If the difference in irons, slope of the club face, or the weight of the club, both. You don't have quite the weight behind the club to hit it as far as you do one of these one of the woods. They're not really wooden clubs anymore. Nice putt there. Is that that's Gary Woodland, but he looks like he's ready to go home too. So it's not as much weight in an iron club, but there's also more loft. So both. You have more loft to the club. And that's what makes it to go higher and higher and higher. But and that's why I say, a 3 iron has very little loft in it. Breezy day, 5, 8. Well, right now he said, what is that? 11 mile an hour winds right now. Let's say they're at your back going this way, and it's a straight on tee shot. Why not? I mean, look, DJ's shot right here. He just teed off. Square in the sand. Um, he was using iron too, though. That's a par three, and he's not in good shape there. He's in terrible shape. And here's Matthew Wolff, about 70 feet across the green. That'd be something if he made this. Oh, it's a beautiful putt. Beautiful putt. 5 feet by, but man, oh man. Oh, is he in the grass? You think so? It could be. He might be in the sand. I don't know, but you know. But they should be doing the same thing when they're in a par four, and it's straight ahead. Hit a 3-iron. Don't even hit it 50 feet in the air. Hit it way low. Just let it roll. Let it roll. Nice shot by DeChambeau. Will it roll off the green? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's not gonna roll much more though, I don't think. Nah. But it was 15 feet, now it's about 22. It rolled a ways away. He can't be happy about that. He's not happy. A lot of guys are not happy on this golf course. And that's something you better do is take your happy pill before you get out here. And now let's see. Dustin's already hit. DeChambeau is already hit. So now it's Finau. If you're Finau's caddy, you say, look, it's 224 yards. Hit it 230. Get it there. And if he rolls past, that's fine. But get it there, though. Because if you, oh, my goodness. Oh, he double chucked that one. He double chucked that one. Oh, my goodness. All right. Well, some of them may be. A lot of them's out there on the driving range and stuff. A lot of them will be on the driving range practicing right now. Yeah. They're out practicing their putting, maybe eating lunch, but they're doing as little as possible, but getting some work in, stretching and stuff. You got to do some stretching, especially Tiger Woods. Woods says he has to start 4 hours ahead of time. So think about that. He had to start stretching 8 o'clock this morning, 8:30, because his back gives him so much problems. That's what 7 surgeries to your back can do to you. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. My back has never really given me a lot of problems. There's an actual distance, but do they have a plays like distance for the uphill or downhill holes? Yes. The books, you know those books they go through, it'll tell them how much uphill it is from this place to this place. Okay, let's say 38 feet. Okay. Generally speaking, wow, you've had 3 back surgeries, so you know how it is. He said 7, I think. Tiger has. He's had a lot. And he says he gets up most every morning or a lot of mornings and just can't stretch, and then he has to go out here to where he can hit a ball 300 yards. And for every yard or every 3 feet, or what was it? Every 6 feet up is 1 extra yard, something like that. Or every foot up, it measured off. It measures off some kind of way like that. So then, then that's when your caddy, he's got actually a little chart. He can write on it. He can do whatever he wants to on it. They'll give him a new one every day, and that way he can keep up with what he did from round to round. If he wants to go look at it at the hotel, be like, okay, we had 12-mile-an-hour winds against us, and he shot a 5. So that they write down in the book what they're hitting from that distance and show it exactly where it ends up next. They keep up with it shot by shot. Plus, that helps them keep score too. That way, when it's time to do that. Greens in regulation, Jon Rahm, 2 out of 10. And he's still on the leaderboard. Can a caddy cost a player a penalty? Oh, yes. Yes. Did you guys see the amateur? Did you guys see the amateur the U.S. Nationals, the amateurs. Did anybody see that? Um, the caddy didn't know the rules. Obviously, he was helping out somebody, but this guy hired him as a caddy, right? And he was on like one of the last holes, and he was just about ready to advance. The caddy walks into the trap, picks up some of the dirt, and lays it down. Against the rules. Can't do that. Can't do that. And he got disqualified for it. The player got disqualified. So, yeah, oh, yeah. The caddy cost him no money, but boy, oh, boy, possibly a chance to go to the Masters. That was a nice shot by DJ. Very nice shot. Because the U.S. national champion always gets to go to the Masters. Can they get penalized themselves? Oh, yeah, you can penalize yourself on stuff. But that right there was a DQ move there because you can't test the sand before you get in it. And who was that? I don't know who that was. He just shot that one. Can they get penalized themselves? Not anything. I mean, not unless they go out and do some stupid shit. I mean, if they go out there and to pull their pants down or something, they may be banned from tour. Or if they cuss somebody out or something. But other than that, no, they're not going to. They can get fired, though. So, they need to know the rules before going out there. You're limited to how many clubs you can have in the bag. You're limited to how many balls you can have in the bag. A lot of things. You can have as many gloves as you want. You can have as many towels as you want. But there's a limit on things. Oh, yeah. So, you can only have, 15 clubs in your bag. That's it. If they catch a 16th club in your bag, there's a disqualification right there. Swish. Nice putt by DeChambeau. Beautiful putt. Beautiful putt. And, if he just, yeah, he did make it. That was a nice putt. He's back to 1 under, and he's had a rough day. Bogey, par, bogey. I mean, bogey, birdie, bogey, birdie, bogey. I mean, he's been back and forth all day. He's played the tennis match of the year there. Jon Rahm at 1 over. That's not an easy putt. He didn't make it, and I'm telling you, smoke is rolling between his ears. How many holes is one ball good for? Well, that's the thing. And they normally, I mean, they'll bring 10 balls with them, 8, 10 balls, whatever the amount is. Or they, it may be 18 now they can play, 18 golf balls. They'll generally play a couple of 3 holes, and sometimes maybe as many as 5 holes. A lot of times on a par 3, you don't want a brand new ball because one that's been hit a few times, it's kind of like it's been unwoven just a little bit. It may have a little less bounce to it. So a par 3, a lot of times, I would rather use a ball that I've used already. How many balls do they go through in a tournament? I don't know exactly how many they can carry with them now, but they are limited to how many they can carry. It may be a dozen, but I want to say 18. I think they're allowed 1 per hole. So obviously, if you're playing in Sawgrass, you do not want to lose all your golf balls before you get to 17. The island hole, you don't want to lose your golf balls early. So, but I'll admit, I've played the same golf ball before for 36 holes. 1 ball, never changed. And it's all according to what you're all about. If you're happy with it, it's like how tennis players love different clubs. I mean, different rackets? Are there any rules on tees? No, in fact, they were just talking about that. About there's a limit on the height, but what's his name's got some. It's some of the tallest. It's like 4 inches high. I don't know how the hell he hits it, but he does. And I'm talking about Bryson DeChambeau. DeChambeau. No more juice. No juice for you. I'm gonna lay back. So I can talk to you guys this way now. Could fall asleep here, good. It doesn't feel as good. Maybe that's better. One side's softer than the other. It's a little softer on this side. So man, oh man, we only been on the air an hour and a half. Seemed like 5 hours, doesn't it, guys? Oh boy. Yeah. Does it have to be a wood tee? I don't know. I've used plastic tees, and in fact, I've been trying to go to this place and get me some of these tees. I don't know if you've seen them or not. I've never seen anybody use them. They look like water hose, except they're white, so they're round all the way around, and then you just lay it on it. They come off of those tees so great. Whoa, wow, that's a high course. Yeah, that's a high green right there. It is. And that shot was perfect straight. If he'd have just aimed 20 feet to the right, he might want to went in the hole. DeChambeau, oh boy, he is going to be busted. Uh-oh. Watch this. They're moving out of his way. Look at this. Goodness gracious. Now, who actually thinks he's going to hit the fairway and stays on the fairway here? There's no way in hell. He's going to hit it 375 and going to be in the deep stuff. Now, why do you want that? He's going to kill it. And there he goes. Boy, he killed that ball. My goodness. Low aircraft, move out of the way. He's in the rough again. And I mean, he's on a side hill lie right there. Why? Hit a 3-wood. Once somebody, I don't know when anybody's going to have enough guts to tell these players, do you realize, you don't have to be the sharpest knife in the drawer. Just don't be a dumbass. And now he's going to follow right behind him and do the same thing. DJ, watch this. And I've got my volume turned down, so I can't hear exactly what Trevor Immelman and all these guys are saying. He likes that. Let's see if he will by the time it stops, though. Oh, that's a beautiful shot there. Nothing wrong with that. And you notice the ball didn't fly a long ways. He hit it low. There's nothing wrong with hitting a ball low and letting it go 275, 280 yards. Nothing wrong with that at all. And is this Matthew Wolff? Wow. Boy, oh boy. Looked like he was skirting with the trees. Obviously, he wasn't, because it was just the angle we were at right there. That's Matthew Wolff. Yeah. Wolff is still sitting at 2 under. Thomas at 5 under, Reed at 4 under, McIlroy, Schauffele at 3 under. So Schauffele, yeah, I mean, yeah. Who would want to be riding a blimp when he's playing? Boom, boom. Be like, get that damn blimp about 100 feet higher. This idiot down here. How much will the wind give a ball flight? If you can hit the ball as high as DeChambeau, if you can get it as high as he can, it'll give you another, let's say 15 miles an hour. It'll give you at least 10 yards, maybe 15 yards. As high as he hits it. Mickelson hits it a mile high too. Yeah, it will catch it. Yeah, believe it or not, it feels like a rock, but the dimples, it'll catch it. Mm-hmm. On a drive now, on when they're hitting it into the green, 10, 15 mile an hour winds may move it 7 feet, 8 feet, one way or the other. Advantage or disadvantage, both, depending on if it wins against you. Personally, if I'm playing a par four that's pretty hard and the green is hard to hold, I'd rather have the wind against me, 5, 7, 8 miles an hour blowing at me. That way, when I hit the ball, it might regularly be this height, but when it hits that wind, it may balloon it up a little bit higher. May not go as far, but when it lands, it's going to land softer. And you just got to know that, though. And if you realize, if you can play wind and play an extra club if you have to, extra 2 clubs if you have to, it's better. Crosswind's terrible. Crosswinds are a bitch. You don't want crosswinds. You want it either behind you or in front of you. Crosswinds is so hard to read because stand out there in your yard, okay? You'll stand there, let's say you stand out there for 2 minutes. For 20 seconds of that time, you may have the wind really blowing on you, then it stops. Then it blows like crazy again, then stops. And that's the thing about that. It's crosswinds go and stop. And, they're so hard to read. Ricky Fowler, 5 over. He's in danger of not making a cut. Ooh, and that's not nice. I mean, oh yeah, it is a beautiful shot. Yes, it is. Wow, 5 feet away, 6 feet away. I thought he lost that one. Was this Jon Rahm again? No, this is Oosthuizen. Trying to get to 3 under. Yes, Louis Oosthuizen. The hole got in the way, and the ball falls in. 2 back in the lead. Xander Schauffele now. Is this Schauffele 3 under? Looking for par, though. He makes it. So Schauffele stays at 3 under. 2 or 3 guys on the course right now at 3 under. I would say that's probably going to be the lead going into the weekend. 3 under. Now, it's hard to say it's hard to say that Justin Thomas is going to shoot over par, but man, at 65 yesterday, had to take a lot out of him. Beautiful golf course here. And the one course that everyone talks about that's even remotely like this is Marion up in Ardmore County, Delaware County, Ardmore, Delaware County, Pennsylvania. And I think Marion's greens are a little tougher than this, though. Marion's greens are even tougher than this. It's just, they're crazy. They're crazy. I mean, to have a membership at Marion, number one, you got to be rich. Number two, you got to be a dumbass, especially when you can go out to Westchester or somewhere out there and be a member, or even down in go back toward Atlantic City, go to Atlantic City Golf Club, or go out to down in town. You got some courses owned by I can't even think of his name. Um, Jaworski, Ron Jaworski courses. He's got some nice courses, and Downingtown Golf Club is a nice one. And where they're going to have the Women's Open in a couple weeks. That's right off of 252. I don't know do you know where I'm talking about, Dale? Right off of Route 3, Westchester Pike. They're going to be playing. Palmer has one in Scranton. Oh yeah, Palmer. Oh yeah, yeah. The one right off of 252. That's where the Women's Open's going to be. What's the name of it? I'll tell you in a minute. Golf course on Route 252 in PA, outside of Philly. No. Huh? Aronimink. Yeah, Aronimink. That's right. Aronimink. It's definitely not Wyncote. This said Wyncote. Aronimink. We used to drive by it almost on a daily basis when I lived up that way. And they're gonna Aronimink. It's right behind the main line is on 30, and then down below it is Route 3, Westchester Pike. It's right in between. Not difficult to get to at all. It's really not. Traffic can be a bitch, but Route 3 is better than it used to be. If you cut anybody that's going to that tournament, all I say is don't mess with Philly. Go around by 30 bypass. Either 30 bypass or 202. Either one. Go around that way, and you can get to the Women's Open so much easier from Westchester than you can from Philly or the Blue Route. The Blue Route's not the way to go. And it's just so packed all the time. But we understand the Women's Open is still on now, so that'll be interesting to see. Is this Peters here? Uh-oh. 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 Good Lord. My goodness. Do the women play flatter courses? No. They just play the tees shorter. Oh no. They play on, they're trying to make a women's Masters. I would love to see that. The women play at Augusta. That would be crazy. Rob, what was the goalie's name that played for Philly in the NSL back in the 80s? Was famous. Soccer league? Philadelphia Soccer League in 1980s. Philadelphia Fury. North American Soccer League, Philadelphia Fury. Philadelphia Fury goalkeeper. Guillermo Guerrero. Guillermo Guerrero. I'm not sure. I'm asking. Guillermo Guerrero. Is that it? Boom-o, boom-boom. Pomo. How about that? I had no clue, guys. That's one I was searching for, and even after I found it, I was like, "What?" No clue. So give me 0 points for that one. I had no idea. No idea. JB Gorman, don't forget, if you're coming this way, we'll play some golf. Definitely, we'll play the senior tees. Holds NSL for goals against. Oh, really? Holds. What did he do? Whoa, 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 whoa! He make it? Whoa, 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 whoa! Player made that from in fairway. Matthew Fitzpatrick. Second shot. It's a 437 yard, 13th hole. Let's see what happened. Let's see what happens here. Boom! Oh yeah, it didn't even make one bounce. Hits a flag stick and rolls right down the flag. Oh my gosh! Look at that. He's cleaning that club like, hey, I've done it before, player. Don't even think. Don't doubt me. Don't don't doubt me. Don't think I can't do it. That was sweet. Get that ball out of there. Now they have to check your hole. The USGA have to look at the hole because chances are it messed it up. What's up, Haas? What's going on, my friend? Been around for a couple hours. Why was they looking at it? I'll tell you why. You know how the hole normally is like this? It can get damaged. They can damage a hole, and then they have to do repair to it. They'll have to. The USGA will actually have to do repair work. Great game yesterday, though we lost. Yeah. I liked Cleveland's chances. Who's teeing off right now? Everybody in the morning groups is out there, and I think Dale and Keith's around too. They'll tell you it's a beast. Today's a beast. There were 24 guys under par starting today, and there's only like 14, 13 now, and we're only half a day through. There's some nice there's some nice shots to be had, but the breeze is coming into effect. The greens are firming up. You think it rained overnight in New York? It may have. They didn't say it did, though. They didn't say it did. To me, it doesn't look like it did, and the reason it doesn't, they're not like taking chunks out of the fairway. You know, normally when you hit a 130-yard shot, when they taking divots, they'll take, I mean, big pieces of grass, and it's not. So if I was betting, I would say it didn't rain there last. I don't think so. The greens are still fast. I mean, they're still lightning fast, but not quite the speed of Marion back in 2013. But they're fast. A birdie is 2 points. How much is a hole in one? No. A birdie's not 2 points, man. A birdie is one shot under par. A hole in one on a par 3 is 2 below par. So let's say you're 1 under par, and you get a hole in one on a par 3, you'll be 3 under par. You'll make 2 shots up. Oh, that was a nice putt, and he missed it. So yeah, a birdie is just one. You go back one shot. Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, the leaders have not teed off today. What was the most impressive hole in one you've ever seen? Oh wow! Oh man. Wolf lost the course. I'm telling you, man, the course is eating them alive today. The hardest hole in one I've probably ever seen. Anytime it's over 200 yards and it rolls in the cup, it's tough. That's a hard hole because I'm like this. anything over 200 yards for a par three, you're doing good to make a three. If you make a one, you're making 2.5 shots up on the field. You really are. You're not just making 2 shots up on them. You're making 2 and then another one almost, because 200 plus yard par three, it's probably playing 3.5 shots. It's playing over par. So I don't really know exactly which par, which hole in one I've ever seen. I know it's not mine because I've never got one. A hole in one without the ball bouncing on the grass once might be the most impressive ever. I've seen a few of those. I actually like to see it bounce, to see it roll, and just find its way to the cup. That's the ones I like. It's almost like you got a magnet in them. Yeah, because you can see where the ball's going in there. Some of these ones, all you can do is hear the flag, and you can't really see it. I love to watch them track and just boom, right in the hole it goes. That's awesome. Good morning, good Friday morning, almost afternoon to everyone out there right now. The morning groups are finishing up, and trust me, there's going to be a lot of deep breath when they get off the course. Thomas Pieters, he's had he has had an up and down round. He was the leader at one time at 6 under today, and he's worked his way back. I think he's at 200 now. He's having not a bad day, but he just looks lackadaisical. He looks like he's not feeling well. Yeah, it's like ball's got a mind of its own and knows where the hole is. Yeah, that's what I like about it. But Pieters has played a good round of golf. He's done nothing to hurt himself, and he just looks like he could care less. Ricky Fowler now 5 over par. That's probably going to be close to where the cut line is, and that's a nice shot, 5 feet below the cup for birdie. Best hole in one I ever saw was Greg Norman, Sawgrass, 17th, straight in the hole from the tee. Yeah, that's a tough hole too. That's a tough hole, even if it's only 125 yards, 130 yards. And that's Bubba Watson leaves it about 5 feet. He's going to have a little bit of a slick putt there. Not so much slick, but it's going to be a right to left putt. Tiger Woods hit so many hole-in-ones. The crowd always got so hyped too. Yeah, I don't know how many hole-in-ones Tiger's got. He's got a lot of chip-ins in his career. And that's one thing. It's just crazy stuff. Afternoon groups at the driving range. There's a lot of them out there on the practice greens. That's where you need to be, the practice greens. If you don't have your game ready for the tee, you're not going to win anyway. But you can practice some of these greens, get the speed down. Matthew Wolff now from about 40 feet away. Let's see what he's going to do. Sharp left to right. And I hear a horn blowing out here. Let's see if that may be somebody I know. Or somebody I can flip the bird to. Hey, you piece of trash. Why are you bleeping on? No, not really. No. Nope. I don't know who that is. Made me get up from that, and I missed. The hell happened? Somebody beeped the horn outside. Matthew Wolff. What did he do? I didn't see it. Now I missed it. Now I'm going to be very, very angry. Mr. McGee, don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me if I was angry. Cabrera Bello makes a putt 12 feet. He gets back into red figures. He is 1 under, and he has 2 holes to play. So, and Thomas Pieters, wow, for par. He's at 1 under now. He's dropped 5 shots. Now he's dropped 6 shots. Oh, he misjudged it, huh, Wolff? Thomas Peters, man, I'm telling you, Dale will tell you. An hour ago, hour and a half ago, I said Thomas Peters is not into this. He could care less. He was 6 under, and now he's at even par. I mean, you can't do that. Oosthuizen for par, swish, 15 feet away. Yeah, and yeah, he's not. He's still he looks like he could care less. He looks like he's high. And I don't mean to be mean about it, but he does. He looks like he's high as just walking around out there. Could give two shits less what's happening. It's a big payday, jabroni. Come on. Do you like Holly Saunders? Well, or he has a date. Yeah, he's got a date waiting on him or something. You can't miss this one. You cannot miss this one. So he's even par. Holly Saunders, we all know why she's on the Golf Channel. I would, to me, it would make a lot more sense to have a woman golfer that has proven herself, that has won titles, be the hostess on there. But we know why Holly Saunders is on there. And look at this. Oh, my goodness. He's in the woods. Is that the one you showed me? No, that's not the one I showed you yesterday. Rob, you say this about every female analyst. There's got to be one good pundit. Well, yeah, there's got to be one good pundit. Come on, but come on. It doesn't hurt. I mean, they don't let a football, all right, same way here. They don't let a guy that played football become an analyst if he sucked up the joint so bad when he played. He's got to be at least decent enough to be able to say, yeah, that guy was a pretty good golfer. I mean, pretty good football player. I'll show you a picture of her, Dale. Photo Holly Saunders. There's Holly Saunders. Yeah. So, and that's the thing, man. If she was so well known for golf, why wouldn't they have all her photos be with a golf club in her hand? No. She's a model. That's it. She's a model. So, oh, she's been married though. Holly Saunders' husband. Oh, she was married to this bony jabroni, Eric Casillas. But she don't know who Lee Trevino is. Eric Casillas. Can you believe she was married to this trash dump? That chick was married to him. Now you tell me. I'm telling you. She was married to this guy. Somebody wants to move up in the world of announcing. What a waste. I don't think they're married no more. No, they ain't. They got divorced 2016. She got her gig at Golf Channel and kicked his ass to the curb. So he looked like Adam Schefter. Beauty and the Beast. Oh, me. Beauty and the Beast, huh? Well, that's the thing. She wanted her foot in the door at Golf Channel. You know that. And maybe she thought, well, I'm not going to get what a double waist. Maybe she's not going to, maybe she's not going to end up moving into the, moving up in the world. I don't know. To me, you should have had to at least win something to be an analyst. I don't like it. I don't like his troll that's on there now. What's that guy on the Golf Channel? He's always a whiny bitch. You see, somebody needs to take him out back and beat the shit out of him. Um, what is his name? He's on there all the time. Um, Brandel Chambly. Brandel Chambly. He's just terrible. Kelly Tigman was good on golf, but got suspended. Yeah, she said what she said. Take him out to the woodshed, beat the crap out of him. Yeah, Kelly was good. Yeah, but they just didn't renew her contract. She got suspended. And she came back, but they didn't renew her contract because she was too opinionated. And now, now they ask for opinions and they don't give them. They're scared to give you an opinion now. You may offend somebody. So you keep your mouth shut and shake your head, or either, don't even do that sometimes. Who is a golf version of Adam Schefter and Woj? I guess it would probably that. Oh my goodness, that chip shot went by 15 feet, and that was Xander Schauffele. He's still playing pretty well though. And now Dustin Johnson has about a 40-footer. Golf wise, I don't know exactly who would be the equal as far as prognosticating. It'd be hard. It would be really hard to call Faraday. Faraday's more of a joke on the deal. Faldo, I don't know. Somebody I would consider maybe a reporter that's done it. Maybe the guy that just came back from all the cancer, Jaime Diaz, probably. He's probably the closest thing to a Schefter they got out there. He's had such health problems over the last 2.5 years, and lost a ton of weight. Somebody who breaks inside golf news. I would say it's probably Jaime. Jaime. And he knows his stuff. Is Jack still playing? Jack does not pick a club up much anymore, he says. No, says it hurts him too much. He'll pick one up for the Masters. Is he half as popular as Schefter? No. Only because Jaime Diaz is of Mexican or South, Mexican descent, I think. And then number two on top of that, a lot of people don't even look at news as far as golf goes when they got a Golf Channel right there. Schefter will let you know when trades are taking place and stuff like that, like Mortensen used to do until Mortensen got sick. It's individual game pretty, and there's Thomas Peters now. He even asked him, "Is he unhappy?" How about that? He asked him, "You look unhappy." He does. He looks like somebody just stole his best friend. Um, I ain't gonna lie, Schefter's kind of my hero. Okay, who's this interviewer? Uh, Damon. Damon works. He works for the Golf Channel, so he's on morning view or whatever. What the hell they call it? Morning whatever. Golf morning. He's always on that show. Damon is his name. I don't even know his last name. He does look high. I'm with you. He looked like he was high. He looked disinterested, didn't care. You know, in the last few shots, looked like he would never played golf in his life. Yeah, I'm not. It's not. Is he done? Yeah, he finally finished. He finally gets to go do whatever the hell he wanted to do for the last 2 hours. He definitely didn't want to be on that golf course. Dumbass. No, that is Rob's bong behind him. Definitely not Rob's bong. Darla will tell you that. Darla will tell you that one now. There's a lot of things I'm like, yeah, okay, you know, that's cool if people like do it and all. That's something I've never done. They were looking at something behind. Behind me. Oh, this some of this glassware back here. The vases or stuff. Yeah. This is mine, believe it or not. This stuff right here, well, I don't consider it mine so much. I bought it though. These orange juice cups in the picture, I found those at a sale. Say that guy's Lewis last name? Lewis. Oh, you talking about the guy that just interviewed him? The leader. Justin Thomas. Oh, the leader on the course. All right, let's see who's on. I don't know. U.S. Open leaderboard. Oh, Oosthuizen. Louis Oosthuizen. Oosthuizen. Yeah, Louis Oosthuizen. That's his name. That's how they say it. Mm-hmm. Not gonna try it. You can try it. Oosthuizen. Oosthuizen. That's not bad. It's not hard to do. Yeah, he's got. If you Google it and say the perfect golf swing, Oosthuizen's is it. No, he's not American. No. 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 He's got the gap between his teeth. That's another way to remember him. He's a lot like a guy for the Giants. What's his name? What was his name? Kelly Ripple. Used to be with Kelly Ripple. Yeah, I can't think of his name. But this guy's almost got a better gap as he does. Yeah, Michael Strahan. Yeah, not quite. This guy doesn't quite have a gap in his teeth, but he does have a gap in his teeth. I'll show you a picture of him. Photo Louis Oosthuizen. Photograph of Louis Oosthuizen. Come on. There we go. Leg gap. I'm telling you. What was it Bubba had to do to beat Louis at the Masters that one year? I know he was in the trees. Yep. He was in the trees at 13, 15, 15. He was in the trees at 15. And he had to hook a ball. I mean, he almost had that hooky ball where it almost hit him back in his ass. I mean, he had to really put a hook to that ball. And I mean, he did it. He just went, and it just swung around like that. 50% of hockey players have gaps in their teeth. Yeah, but this is a golfer, dude. My man's got to do something about it. You got to take a little pride. If you're a millionaire, you do something. Even if you put a chicklin in there for each day. Langosk. Ooh, I'm telling you, man. Put a gold tooth in there. Yeah, save up for a gold tooth. Knock 3 of them out and then put 2 gold teeth in there. Oh, let's see. Let's check your leaderboard out. U.S. Open leaderboard. Okay. So Schauffele, he's still at 3 under right now. Top 70 right now, +4. I'm telling you, it's moving up. But yeah. Mickelson back to 10 over. He's out of it. Mark Leishman, he's out of it. Brandon Grace, Snedeker, Wawrinski. I mean, it's a lot of them. It's just Kevin Kisner, Matt Jones, Shane Lowry. He's won the British Open before. Cameron Champ, Eddie Pepperell. Well, Eddie Pepperell's got a round to help himself, so he's got a chance. Gary Woodland, Ryan Palmer, they're fading. Is anybody back here making a move to the front? Let's see. Everybody's over par today. Everybody's over par. Keegan Bradley Lurch, he's 1 under through 13. So he's at 4 over. Don't they show on the leaderboard? Well, his wife may have a tooth gap fetish. I remember one time I put on the Golf Channel, they were showing an Arsenal EPL game. Thought my TV was retarded. That's funny. Yeah. Or catch it, especially if you have Xfinity or Comcast, whatever you want to call it. Catch it when they're switching channels up. All of a sudden, you'll be here watching. I mean, in 1 minute you're watching, sitting next to your 2-year-old watching, Ed, Eddie, and Ed, and Eddie, or whatever their name is, and then the next thing you know, Golden Girls pops up next to you. Switch 5 times on you in like 5 minutes. Be like, what the hell is going on? Tell your kid, what are you doing to this TV? And the little kid looks up and, Daddy, I ain't got nothing. You see the TV switching up on you. I don't think they do it quite as much as now as they used to. How much do you pay for cable every month? Too damn much. A little over $200. We got all the channels. We got everything. Playing soccer with a golf ball could be fun. Well, hey, a little bit to that effect, Keith. They have kickball courses now. They've actually got kickball courses that you can go, and the hole's about this big. And all they do, they cut the ground about 2 inches deep where the ball can roll in. So you can't kick it fast through there. That's the stop. But it's pretty cool. It's pretty damn cool. So, if you're good with, do you know what futsal is? I do not. I do not know what that is. But I would love to do that one day, because that's one thing I was able to do even in high school. I kicked a 40-yard field goal at their football practice a couple times. I could do that. I can kick a football. Can't throw one that far, but I can kick the hell out of one. I do too. I do too, Huss. I can kick. I can kick. I could outkick anybody in school. Futsal is indoor soccer. Really, I like that indoor soccer stuff. It's pretty cool. Let's see who just made that one. That was a little left to right breaker. Nice putt. 10, 12 feet. Andy Ogletree. Check him out. Andy Ogletree. Andy Ogletree. That is not Wormser, but what's a little geek's name? I can't think of his name. I'll think of his name. I've got a good right foot. My weak foot is absolutely hopeless, though. I wish we could have played soccer in school. I'm telling you. I could have done something then. Plus, I can run. They invented soccer after I. Damn it! They invent soccer after I graduate. Why couldn't they invent soccer faster? Dumbasses. They wait till I graduate high school, then they invent soccer. Wow. Oh, wow. He's already walking to it. Man, oh man. Matthew Wolf, rough day here. We had hockey rinks at my school, but I didn't play on a team. Foosball. I never liked foosball. Now, let's see if he's going to light into this one. 328-yard par 4 sixth hole. And no, he don't. It could be in somebody's front yard. Oh my goodness. In a creek. He just hit that damn ball in a creek. He did. Tony Finau. They're going to have to go find that ball. You sound like Beavis and Butthead asking about high school soccer. Yeah. Dumbasses. Why couldn't you have played? Why couldn't you have come up with a game? Why couldn't they have made soccer like in 1983 instead of 1986? Dumbasses. I would have loved to have played. I think I'd have been pretty good at it. Because I can run like a wind. I'm telling you. You can run like a wind when black boys look at you and say, damn, dude, you run like a wind. You learn how to run like a wind when you get bigger kids can pick on you. You learn how to do that shit. Oh, wow. Did he hit it on the green? He got it right there at the green. Yeah. DeChambeau hit it up to the front. Rob, you know people been playing soccer since like 1800s. They invented soccer in 1986. That's when the invention of soccer. That's official. I didn't get to play, so. I think only like 20% of high schools in America have a hockey rink. What do you think? It's less than that probably. We didn't have one down here. My high school didn't have its own football field. 3 schools shared one. No shit, really? Oh no. We had a football. We got a football field. We got a football field. Stands. Nice track. No, real nice track. The field sucks. The field absolutely sucks. But ours didn't even have a crown in it. They never even put a crown in our field. So if it rains, 90% of the time, if it rains, they cancel the games down here. Play the next day. My school had its own pool and other schools shared it. No way, really. We didn't have a swimming team. We didn't have a swim team. Where did that go? Oh, my goodness. They're just hitting the ball all over the place out here, guys. Fire! I am Cornholio. That's some funny shit. I am Cornholio. I need TP for my butthole. Holy. Yes. My dad said they just swam naked when he was in school. Pretty gay, dude. He doesn't know Beavis and Butthead. That was before his time. That was before us' time. Throw out the black carpet instead of the red carpet. Cintas. Now grab this and that and this and that. Grab some safety glasses. Give him a van to drive. How about that? Yeah, I like watching Beavis and Butthead. Some of that stuff's funny. And I'll tell you another one's funny as shit. Brickleberry. Very offensive, but funny as shit. If you've never seen Brickleberry, look for that on YouTube. That is so funny. So funny. You can't help but laugh at that. Brickleberry. You may get Rob in trouble for being anti-gay, Huss. Those comments may get me on the list. You just made it on the list. You just made it on the list. You remember that? That was too funny too. Rob has no inklings of what you crazy people put up on live chat. You just made it on the list. Oh me. You guys want to see what Darla's been up to? Look at this. During commercial time. Let's start over. Y'all. Oh, whoops. Let's do it that way. There we go. How come they can't use a T in their fairways? Yeah, I guess I never have asked that question. Never have asked that one before. Now he's got to go in the creek. Find him a crawdad. Yeah, she did really nice. It's orange lights. You can't really tell it that much on YouTube, but it's really nice. Not bad at all. So now he's got to take a drop. Go pick you a ball up, dude, so you can donate to somebody or something. So he's going to be shooting his third shot. Yeah. He hit it in the creek. You hit in the creek. And now you get 2 club links, put a tee in the ground, and now you get to drop it. Give me a ball. Give me a ball. Tell him again. Give me a ball. Hold your hand out. He may already have one in his hand. He got a big enough hand to hold 5 golf balls, though. Yeah, he's got one in his hand already. Is he going swimming? No. Bounce out of. Come on, you can't let it bounce out of the. Come on, you dummy. All right. Is he going swimming? Now he's at the creek, though. He's down at the creek. I was watching a doc on Johnny Rebel. Oh, yeah. Who is this playing this shot right here? That's Um, the one that was on the big break. Jeez, I'll think of his name in a second. Tony Finau. Tony Finau is who this is. Look at that. This is not an easy shot, folks. This is not an easy shot. He has no sand trap in his way. He's got grass, and he's got a creek, and he got to get to the top of a hill, no doubt about it. He can't run it up, and then he's got about 15 feet. If this stays on the green, he's lucky. If this stays on the green, he's lucky. And it didn't. He flew the green. Oh, no, actually, no, it stayed on the green. Stayed on the green. He went to the other side. Yeah, Huss, that's some crazy. Oh, look at this putt. Oh, my goodness. Albuquerque. And it's coming back. This is too funny. That was a putt. That was a putt that Bubba Watson just tried to putt. How did he get there? Bubba Watson just tried to putt from 70 feet. Now he's got one 120 feet. It rolled back in the fairway 50 feet. I love it. That's too funny. There's Oosthuizen. Gap. The Gap. That's what we're going to call him. The Gap. I don't know, Tam. That's something he's going to have to tell you. How did he get there? Oosthuizen, middle of the fairway, exactly where he needs to be. Near the creek. Racist country saying. Oosthuizen, beautiful swing, but that doesn't mean he's always going to end up with beautiful results. See what he's going to do here. Nice shot there. Ooh, but he's on top of the hill. He's got to shoot downhill, and he does not like that. Wow. Uh-oh. We got old Schauffele ready to tee off now. That was a decent shot. It wasn't bad. He's going to have a tough putt, though. Xander Schauffele now. There we go. Xander Schauffele. And he's using less than driver. How about a 3-wood? Nothing wrong with this. I like his play. Now let's hope it stays in play for him. Still no guarantee. Picking up a tee real quick. Hit the ball straight. Stay in the fairway. Stay in the fairway for the kid. And it did. By a yard, but it stayed in the fairway. Hey, why can't all of them do that? Uh-oh, now Bubba Watson, his fourth shot. What can he do now? Roll back down again. If this rolls back down there again, I'm going to laugh my ass off. Stayed up there that time. Now he's got a bogey putt. DeChambeau is he's actually got an eagle putt here at the par 4, and it runs by 5, 8, 10, 11 feet, about 11 feet by, and he is whining to his caddy. Oh my God, he is such a whiner. Lee Westwood 2 over for par. This is not an easy one. He doesn't like it, and that's why he came out of it before he even putted it. Putt the ball, stick with it, and then walk. 3 over par. Westwood, 76 today. 6 over for the day. He'll make the cut. He'll make the cut easily. So he's in good shape for the weekend. That's all. Cabrera Bello, 1 under. I think this is for par. From about 7 feet. Made it nice. And he is, no, it's a birdie putt. He's 2 under. Phil should be just about done with his round. Yeah, he was 15 holes in a minute ago. So look at DeChambeau. He walks around like he's pissed at the world. How do you like a guy like it? And Bubba Watson for bogey. And how you like a jabroni like this too? Yeah, hit the ball, dumbass. Good. Double bogey. Look at him. Love it. Love it. Triple trash dump. Bubba Watson shoots 69 today. He just gave back 3 shots right there. He's +1 now. Had a birdie chance, then had a birdie chance, and then ends up making a bogey. Yeah. Wow, Tony Finau. I think that's a bogey. Yep. He goes to a +2. Telling you, these boys are fading fast. Here goes DJ. Now, is this a birdie opportunity? Or is this a par putt? This is for birdie, so he can go back to even par right here. What do you think, Dale? Yes or no? Does he make or no make? Nine feet away. I don't think he'll make it either. I don't think he will. I think 50% of the people could make this. It doesn't look like a tough putt. He should make his putt. And he missed it. I'm telling you. Look at him. Telling you. Number 1 in the world, folks. Number 1 in the world. Let's not forget that. Louis Oosthuizen, 3 under for par. 8 feet away. He's not the greatest putter in the world. And he missed it. And it goes by 4 feet. Ugh. So he's not going to be any better than 2 under. And he could be 1 under. They are just, I'm telling you, the wind is starting to tear into some people. 24 started the day under par, and right now there's only 10 under par right now. I know 11. 11 guys under par now. When I started the broadcast, I was at 18, 17 or 18 under par. Now 11. I'm telling you. I'll be very, very surprised. There's Tiger Woods going out to the well, he got a grandpa sweater on. That's awesome. He's going out to the driving range. I'll be very surprised if Justin Thomas is able to keep it at 5 under all day. The leader at the end of the day will be 1 under. You think so? I don't know about that. I think it'll be 2 or 3 under. I think 2 or 3 under. But it could be. You may be right. I don't think Thomas is going to shoot under par. I really don't. And then I think the winner of the championship, even par may win the championship. But I think today, Thomas would have to shoot a 75. I don't know if he'll do that bad. 74 to be 1 under. Plus, Reed would have to shoot 73. And now, Woods would not have been in the top 70 starting the day. And if you look at your TV screen, he wouldn't have made the cut yesterday. He wasn't in the top 70. He's in 47th place, guys. He sat on the bench for 4 hours. And he's moved up 30 spots. Sometimes setting the day out doesn't hurt. Yeah, he wouldn't have made the cut had the cut been yesterday evening. He wasn't in the top 70. And now he's 47th. That shows you how many people have been pushed back. It's crazy. Wingfoot's got his teeth out today. No doubt. Doesn't tee off to 130. Yeah. He has got to hope. Being 44 years old, he has got to hope that the winds don't pick up, number one, and it doesn't get too cold out there. Bet he doesn't finish in daylight. It's going to be close. It's going to be close for them. Some of them had to go out this morning and finish. Did you know that? They didn't finish yesterday. Yesterday's round didn't get finished up. They had to bring some guys out there this morning, 6:45. 6:45. Yeah. 6:45 in the morning. And then they got to play, and then they had to play this morning too on top of that. Yeah. It was a couple of them still was on 17. Hadn't putted out 17 yet. So yeah, and 9. Some of them had to finish 9 up. It was like 6 players. It wasn't a lot, but still, I think they'll finish up today, only because I think they realize what could happen if they don't. They may come back tomorrow and still not make a cut. And in order to get their paycheck, they would have to show up tomorrow. And who wants to do that if you're not going to make a cut? You know, Phil's done. He knows he can catch his plane flight home now, and he'll get whatever entry fee or whatever it was for him. He's going to get his money. It's not much, but he'll make something. Was it Shoffley? Good reason to install lights in major courses. I'm not so much up for that. I like it better not. I wish it would cut the field by about 20. 130 golfers instead of 125 instead of 145. And I think it would be better. And, you know, you couldn't pull tee times up no earlier. 7:08 or whatever. That's about as early as you can do. That's about as early as you can do in New York. Personally, I think they should have moved this U.S. Open somewhere down in Florida, a little more daylight, even if it's 30 minutes more. It makes a difference. The only problem with moving it to Florida now, rain concerns. Why don't you play 4 rounds with the top 50 only? Yeah, you can do that. Top 50 golfers. No, the only problem with that, look at some of the leaderboard right now. Some of those are not the top 50 in the world. They do want, it's still 48 minutes until they come out. They want to have a good leaderboard. If you only played 50 golfers, there's a chance 2 or 3 can run away from the field. Where here with 120 some golfers, you're not running away from anybody. So, sorry, I'm testing out some emojis. That's fine. You're fine. So, guys, what do you think Tiger Woods shoots today? Okay. Yesterday, he shot 73. He shot that in pretty benign conditions. It was morning, so the greens were softer. It was less wind. It was warmer, and the pins were in better shape. Is Woods pushing Thomas? I think Thomas is playing a little bit, you know, with a little bit of a chip on his shoulder, just being that Tiger's with him in the same group. They're friends. They're friends. So what will Tiger finish at today? You saying 4 under for the day? You saying 4 under for the day? So he'll be one. You say he'll be 1 under for the tournament. Dale says he'll shoot a 74. You know, I think today's is doomsday for him. I really do. He only shot 2 or 3 bad shots yesterday, and it ended up biting him in the ass for 73. I think he's going to be in the rough more today. I'm going to say 76. Tiger. Was that a trash can? I'm going to say 76. 17, 18 killed him. Yeah, he was tired too. But today, I'm wondering how his back is. It's cooler. Pins, I mean, these pins are in some shit locations, man. I mean, they are really in some bad places. And on top of that, the wind's picking up. None of that's helping him. None of that's helping him at all. The only thing worse could happen right now is if it started pouring down rain. The greens would be more receptive, yes. But my Lord, can you imagine how cold it would get? Mine hurts cause of weather and cold. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. He said 7 of them. DJ just missed another putt. What's new? He walks up there like he thinks he's going to make every one of them. You're not that good a putter, guy. And who is this jabroni? Summerhays. Maybe that's Bruce Summerhays' son or grandson. So much for his number 1 ranking. He'll keep his number 1 ranking. Watch this. Watch this, baby. Watch this, baby. It's going in the hole. Oh, look at that. Oh, my goodness. Summerhays hit the ball past the hole. It rolled right back. It got right beside it. Going out for lunch? See ya. All right, Huss. Have a good one. Daniel Berger now for bogey. Did not take Daniel this week. He makes a bogey putt, but now he's 2 over. Summerhays he's an amateur. Mm-hmm. He may have regained, I think at one time he was a pro, but maybe he regained his amateur status. Look at this. Watch this putt by. Never had a chance. Never had a chance. How can you putt like a statue? That is not comfortable. Damn. I mean, come on. Hold a putter. Don't hold the damn thing like something's, don't hold it like it's a flaming fire. Damn, it's a snake. It's a putter, dude. Hold it. Make it your best friend, and then hit the ball in the damn hole. But when they get out there with long putters and stuff, it looks like he's afraid of it. He putts it. Sometimes he's a decent putter, too. He's not a bad putter. That's the thing. But, man, oh, man. And here comes Oosthuizen. Hey, 2 under right now. He's at 17. He needs to get into the house and rest. He didn't like yet. He must be short. Yeah, he is. He just moved it up a fairway. That's all he did. Yeah, Louis. He looks so uncomfortable, man. Does that look comfortable to you guys? I'm serious. There's no way I can play golf like that. And I ain't trying to make fun of him because I know he can putt the ball. He's a good putter. But my goodness, somebody buy him a putter about half as long and say, look, now watch, read the greens. When will we find out weekend pairings this evening? As soon as the last player comes off the course. As soon as the last player comes off the course, we'll know. Mm-hmm. A little later in the evening now, I might would have Miller Lite. I don't drink too many of them. I really don't. You guys ever come visit, don't think for a second. You see me once in a while on some of my feeds. drinking a beer here and there, but it's seldom. It's seldom. So parents come out after everybody's in, and let's say Louis Oosthuizen comes in right now and finishes 3 under. Okay, let's say Justin Thomas finishes at 3 under. Louis Oosthuizen will be the last one to go out tomorrow since he was the first one in today. Whoever's in first goes out last tomorrow if they're the same score. So the only way Justin Thomas will be one of the last guys out tomorrow is if he's got the lead pretty much outright. So that's what we find out. 12:46 here on the East Coast. Been with you guys for 2.5 hours, and YouTube seems to be working with me. I may start a second feed before the afternoon groupings get going. They get paired and times also. Yes, right. They will notify them by text, by phone, and by email. All 3. And even if they contact them, they still get the email and everything. And it's their job to be there tomorrow. That player's job. If you play like crap and you just barely made the cut, you're going to be there early in the morning. And if you're on the leaderboard, you're not going to be there till after lunch or right around lunchtime, 11:30, 12 o'clock. I'm hoping they move the tee times up over the weekend. They really should. There's Oosthuizen. I thought it was going to hit the other golf ball. He would have been lucky to have done that, but it rolled about 25, 30 feet. That's going to be left for his par. So Oosthuizen's got a tough putt ahead of him. Joaquin Niemann at 2 over for birdie. Just did miss it. So now he is he in the house now at 2 over? Let's see if he is. Was that the end of his round? Yep, 73 for the day. How much time do they have to make their tee time? Oh, they got to be there. They got to be there. If you're not there when they call the salute, there's Mickelson. Phil Mickelson. 11 over, and not this year, Phil. Not this year. 12 over, 3 holes to play. Yep, 3 holes to play. They're saying it's gonna get tougher as they get go. Oh yeah, I agree. The wind's gonna blow more. That's why I say 76. I say 76 for Tiger today. Yeah, Phil's got 3 more holes. But he still looks like he's more into it than the other guy did. Thomas Peters, man, I don't know. Go back and look at that interview if you get a chance to. As Rory getting off of the practice green. Off the practice tees. And he's going to go to the greens now. What's up, Alan? 38 minutes, Rory McIlroy tees off. Very good chance of winning this tournament. Very good chance. It is really, really, really today. What's up, Alan? Yeah, he looked high to me too. I believe he was. Me and Dale for an hour and a half. What's up, Alan? For an hour and a half, me and Dale sat here and watched golf together. And Thomas Peters was the leader. He was sitting at 6 under. And he was walking down the fairway. He was walking down the fairway. You almost thought he was going to fall down, number one. And number two, he looked like he could care less about anything in the world. He started hitting the ball all over the trails. And now he finished, where did he finish? Even par? Par or 1 over 1. He lost 6 or 7 shots on the back. Yeah, he act like he don't want to even be there. Even par. So he lost 6 shots on the backside. And he did. They interviewed him afterwards, and he acted like he could care less. I just don't understand that. I can't make sense of that. Um, it may be. I bet you somebody's probably put it on YouTube by now. Thomas Peters wasn't sick or hurt. Yeah, he didn't say he was. No. Gareth Bale to the Spurs. Oh, really? Gareth Bale. So, Anthony, I like that. He's a Spurs fan. He'll like that. Louis Oosthuizen, 2 under par. I don't give him much chance of making this. It's a little tough, very tough putt. Oh, it was close. Very close. So he goes to 1 over par. Lunchtime here, pretty close in the States now. 12:52. No doubt about it. I'm going to try to carry some of the afternoon pairings for you guys. Dale, what did you say you think your leader's going to be at the end of the day? Two under? I think somebody's in the clubhouse at 2 under right now. I think somebody's in the clubhouse at 2 under. Let's see. Maybe not. Yeah. Cabrera Bello is in the clubhouse at 2 under. Yeah. So it's not going to go any lower than 2. There's Dustin Johnson playing out of the trees. And from one tree to another. No, he's back. He's in the sand. No, he's in the grass. Yeah. That ball just jumped out of that grass. He had a good lie anyway. It just jumped further than he thought it was. If I'm guessing right now, I'm going to say the cut is going to be 6 over. It could go higher than that, but I'm going to say 6 over. Right now, what would the cut be? That'd be a good reason to look. Right now, it would be 4 over. It's going to go up. It's going to go up. And Finau, he has got a mile to hit this ball. He's trying to hit it over his trees. I don't like his shot at all at 8. Wow. Out of the frying pan into the fire. And if you're watching the telecast, look at the tree limbs. They're just constantly moving. The wind's picking up. Why are they selling tickets for next year's Open when they aren't sure they're going to have fans? They sold tickets this year and they just refunded. They want to get the tickets out. Understandable. They're hopeful too. Plus, don't forget, it won't be played at this time next year. It gets played in May or June. So they play a lot earlier next year, June, I think. And the only reason they're playing it now is because of the corona, getting pushed back as far. It's always in the hot weather. And that's why the green's always a lot more firmer than these are. It's just because we're playing right here, almost fall-like conditions. Summertime, yes, but it's never 68 degrees, when they're playing in the Open. See that it's 8-mile-an-hour winds. Yeah, I think it may let up a little bit. You're saying somebody on the telecast said it was going to pick up. Generally in the afternoon, you see the winds settle down just a little bit. But we'll see. We'll see. Brendan Todd, my pick. He's my selection. He's the afternoon. He's just teeing off here at number 10. He plays generally a left to right. A right to left. Yeah, the hook. And he came out of that one, I think. Yep. So he's my pick to win the tourney. And we'll see what happens there. But he's one of the early afternoon guys out there. Victor Hovland, 3 over, needs to come in and play well in the last couple of holes. Look at that. That was tracking right there. 2 feet short. He liked that. We're having takeaway today, our monthly treat from the diet. We're having takeaway today. Oh, so what does that mean? What do you get to eat? Yeah. What type of food? Well, you won't like it. Oh, Korean food. Yeah. I mean, I don't dislike it for you or nothing. My wife went and got Chinese last night. That's just not me, man. That's all. Thompson, 1 under par, the amateur. He played well yesterday. He really did. He probably was a bright amateur spot yesterday. I think this kid plays pretty flat, pretty straight game. Yeah, he got a little bit of a hook to it, but he's in the middle of the green there. He's where he needs to be. Long putt, but we'll see. My daughter tallies favorites. Prefer a good Indian. Oh, I like good Italian food. Some Mexican food's good, but I just don't want no damn chicken. I don't like it. I don't like it trim chicken or any shaved chicken. I don't like shaved chicken at all. All right, Dustin Johnson, 2 over par, 3rd shot here at the 8th hole, and he just popped it. And that went 15 feet past. I'll be back in about 45 minutes. It's a fair drive. Oh, okay. Oh, you're going to get you some food right now. Okay, Alan. Very cool. Very cool. You got dinner time for him. I'll probably go off for a little while for a lunch and then come back for the afternoon groups. I'll probably do that. I've been on here 3 hours, man. Dale's hung with me. Dale and Huss has been with me a lot, and Tam was here. Keith was here for a while. Keith may still be here. Yeah, Keith may still be here, but I don't think so with just 2 people. Keith probably ran, but I'm going to get something to eat myself here very, very soon. Uh-oh. That ball didn't make it. Xander Schauffele. A lot of folks wanted to pick Schauffele this week. I didn't. John Rahm for birdie. He's 2 over. He might make this. Oh, yeah. 1 over. Nice way to try to finish a round up. He's got 2 more holes to go, but he's 1 over. And look at the flag on the green. Yeah, I'm telling you. Yeah. DeChambeau would like to get to 2 under now. Back to the flag. I don't like his chances here. Probably 35%. I don't think he makes it though. Oh, he didn't even hit it. He knew as soon as he hit it, he done like this. He wasn't happy with it. Then he was like, "Oh, it might have went." If they show that again, watch it, because he swung, he putted it, and then he swung a club behind it. Like, damn, I knew I messed up. 28 minutes from now, Justin Thomas is teeing off. So I'm gonna head out, guys. Been very, 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 very cool this morning. You all have a great, great rest of your day. If I don't see you anymore, I'm going to plan on being here for the afternoon sessions. We'll see. Hope you enjoyed it. A lot of fun. U.S. Open. Yeah, thanks. And Dale, just keep getting better. 1 o'clock, your nurse is due. So 1 or 1:30, your nurse is due there. So perfect timing for us. I can eat. He can grab a little bite. He can do his do his nurse exercises and stuff. And then maybe I might come back, maybe 2:30. If I come back, we'll see. We'll see. She'll be here soon. Very cool. And then Alan's going to get him some Korean food. 45-minute drive for Korean food, though. So it might be maybe 45 total, 20 one way, 20 back, but 45 one way. That'd be a long ways to go get some Korean food. But hey, that's what you like. That's what you like. Till I see you again. My name's Rob. Thanks so much. Give me a thumbs up if you get a chance. Subscribe to the channel as well. U.S. Open's not my only thing. I like tennis. I mean, I don't like tennis. What the hell am I talking? I don't like tennis. I like soccer. I like hockey. I like baseball. And I keep up with other sports. I keep up with basketball, table plate, and some others. So definitely keep your eyes up. Wrestling, boxing, got a little bit of everything going on. So don't give up on my channel. The Phillies suck. They're not playing very good right now. They need some help. But come on, Phillies, play a little better, please. And we'll have some more, probably have some more of the second round coverage here at the U.S. Open, the 120th U.S. Open from Mamaroneck. I think Mamaroneck, New York. 120th U.S. Open. Justin Thomas is the leader. He's going to be teeing off in about 25 minutes, about 20 minutes now. Okay. So have a good one, guys. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.